Hey everybody, BK Gamer coming back at you with some pickups from last week. I was not able to do much garage selling whatsoever. My entire weekend was spoken for pretty much from the time I got up to the time I went to bed on both Saturday and Sunday. So no garage sales this weekend, but I did get out and hit a couple before work on Friday. It was mostly a bust. Found a couple of things though. I'll share those with you. A couple of PS1 games for $1 a piece. Not the best, but a couple things that I found. Sammy Sosa's Softball Slam. The Greatest Hits edition of Driver, You're the Wheelman. This is kind of cool. It's a sealed Greatest Hits Grand Theft Auto 2. So that's kind of interesting to have. So everything else that I did was mostly finds from thrift shops, eBay, retro store that I frequent, and what else did I have? Oh yes, I had my first ever purchases on Nintendo Age. I heard about that through some of the people on these videos, and I went ahead and checked it out, and I made a couple purchases there, so I got some good stuff that I'm happy to share. Let's start actually with the Nintendo Age stuff. From one seller, I bought a couple Super Nintendo games. This one gets a lot of flack, but I'm excited to have it. I played it a lot when I was a kid. Bubsy. And also the super awesome Mega Man X. Got that from one guy. From another, I got a couple of Nintendo games. Gradius. And Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. So I picked those up. That has been a very positive experience so far. I'm hoping to do some more with people in the future. Next, let's do some eBay. I actually have an interesting eBay story. First off, if you sell on eBay, please tape your packages. It's very important. I purchased from one seller Mega Man X4 for the PlayStation 1, which was actually the very first game aside from Final Fantasy VII that I bought when I purchased my PlayStation. Hadn't had it in a while, decided to buy it. Bought that and Gradius 5 from one guy. He stuck it in a flat rate envelope and it wasn't taped, and when it got to me, the envelope was partially open and Mega Man was missing. So, still trying to figure out what's going to go on with that. I'm really disappointed. I really wanted that game again. I really did not want it to be, ripped off. There's no way it fell out. It was stolen by somebody, probably at the post office. So, not happy about that. Please use tape. I picked up the Castlevania for Nintendo 64. I picked up the cartridge, so I was able to complete that, thanks to the trade I had last week from America Gamer. Thank you, TJ. And a couple more eBay things that I got. I got good deals on Complete in Box, Turtles 2, the arcade game, and Double Dragon. I traded off a copy of Double Dragon to TJ, and then I got one last week from doing some trades at the retro store that I go to, and then I just happened to come across this at an amazing deal, and so I'm going to be seeing my second copy of Double Dragon off to somebody because now I have it complete in the box. Some of the pickups that I had at the retro store by doing some trading in. Spent a little bit of money too, but did a lot of trading there. For a whopping $3, I got Days of Thunder complete in the box. Yeah, sorry, I put these all in the little plastic cases, so I apologize if there's glare. You can't see anything very well. For the Super Nintendo, I got Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Bust Loose complete. Another game that I played when I was younger. Thought it was really fun. And this is really cool to have. Illusion of Gaia complete. That was a great trade. Some loose games that I got. Quest 64. This is actually going towards a fellow YouTuber, America Gamer. This is the one I'm going to be sending you when we get something figured out. Picked up Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. That is this one, right? Yes. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters loose cart. This was $12. I'm regretting it a little bit. It's pretty much retail, and the game is not that great. I never played it. I thought for some reason this was supposed to be a really good game. A couple of loose NES games. Ghoul School has some stickers on it. I think I'm going to try to figure out how to get those off. I might not. On the label I might leave it, but I'll take off the rental stickers. And Maniac Mansion. Maniac Mansion was $6, which is a good price. Ghoul School was $10. Both a little bit under their value, so I was happy with that. And then actually one more complete in the box, Sega Master System Shanghai. I'm a real big fan of this game. I play it on computers and just everything. I've always really enjoyed it. So I'm happy to have that for the Master System. Then I have a bunch of stuff that I picked up from local. There's one at a local pawn store, and there's some more at local thrift shops. So I'll start with the pawn store stuff first. I picked up a Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I called up to find out if they had anything. I'd been kind of going through there once in a while to find out, do you have new stuff, do you have new stuff? And most of the time they didn't. For some reason they don't get very much new stuff at all. I called this time and he had some games. I was excited because everything had been $5 in the past. I get in there to find out these games are actually like retail plus. So since I drove all the way there, I told the guy, I'll pick this up. He wanted $20 for it. I talked him down to 15 because I do buy some stuff there. So I got it for $15. That's about retail. But he did throw in a couple of Nintendo 64 games. I got Mayhem and ECW Hardcore Revolution. I picked up the second copy of Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for the GameCube. This was only $5. It's a little bit under, but this is mostly going to be traded because I know people want to have this. These I picked up, I just decided to try because I thought, computer games, I thought people would kind of want these. These are definitely for trade. They're not for me whatsoever. Star Trek The Next Generation, interactive technical manual. Star Wars Rebel Assault. These are all complete in the box, in really nice shape. X-Wing, Star Wars Collector's Edition CD-ROM. A couple more here. I think this is the 5-disc set. Riven, the sequel to Myst. And finally, Schism, Mysterious Journey. If anybody's interested in those, please hit me up. If you know somebody that collects PC games and you want to get them to them, we can definitely get that going in a trade. They're gonna stink to have to ship, but I thought, if I found them at a good price and get them to the right home, that's what I'm looking to do. And then finally, at one store, they had a whole bunch of really actually interesting games that were all marked 99 cents a piece. So I decided to go ahead and pick up a bunch. I guess I was talking to the guy at the register. He said 2 days prior he had priced these 200 games at 99 cents a piece, and when I got there it was pretty well picked over. So I lost out. I'm curious what else was there now, but here's what I ended up getting. Alex Rider Stormbreaker for the GBA. Men in Black the series for Game Boy Color. Some actually pretty good games for my Game Gear. I was happy about these. Jurassic Park, Ninja Gaiden, and Tasmania. A couple of lower line Nintendo 64 games. All-Star Baseball 2000 and Nagano Winter Olympics 98. Not the best, but for $1 I'll throw them in the collection. A couple more. I got a Atari 2600 Keystone Capers. Don't have that one. Haven't tried it yet, actually. A couple of Genesis games. One not so good, one pretty good. Art Alive. Haven't tried it. And this one looks pretty cool. Tiny Toon Adventures Acme All-Stars. And then just a couple more Super Nintendo games that I found. Another copy of Ken Griffey Jr., Major League Baseball. And another bottom of the barrel, what is this? Lillehammer Winter Olympic Games 94. So those are $1 a piece. I definitely came out ahead. There's some that were worth, quite a bit over that, $7, $8. There were only one or two that were like right around the dollar range. So happy to add those to my collection. I'm going to be doing a trade video next, and I'm going to be listing everything that I have for trade because I want to start to find a new home for a lot of this stuff. And I hope you enjoyed these pickups this week. I'm hoping to have some better stuff in the future. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you can. I'd like to get some more action going on my channel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Take care.